What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Hustler's Home, and I'm back with another one. Today is a little different, man. Today is we're gonna talk about the politics of boxing. I don't really like to talk about the politics of boxing, but it's something we gotta talk about. And according to the handlers, Tank a star. Tank a star, Mr. Ellaby. Tank is a star, but you want to know who's not the star? You ain't, man. Leonard Ellaby, man. Come on, man. We all know Gervonta Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellaby been guiding the boxing world around, talking kind of crazy to the fans. One time, Leonard Ellaby said, "It don't matter who. It doesn't matter who Tank fight. The people come out to see Tank." But I mean, we don't get no numbers. I'm not going to speculate that it did bad, but if it did well, Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Elby, they got a team that's kind of braggadocious. So in my experiences while watching this team move, how they move usually they move to like it's through arrogance. You know what I mean? If you think about it, like the reports are everywhere. See, this is what happens when people try to embarrass other people, and they don't embarrass people with facts. The fact remain is we all knew that this pay-per-view was kind of doomed when Rolly pulled out. I don't know how much Rolly was actually worth. I don't think in my mind, I don't think Rolly would have did much better. He sold the fight. He probably would have got a little bit more tickets, but I mean, Cruz did his thing. Cruz is now a name in the 135 division because of this fight. And that's what I'm gonna take out of this fight. But all the other semantics, look, man, look, Floyd Mayweather, Leonard Ellaby, if you ever can hear this, listen to me, man. Your audience is black, man. Your audience are black people. We've always been Floyd Mayweather fans, is black people. You know this. That's why you have shows in Atlanta. You know this. You know this. Well, you're the only one that's having shows in Atlanta. You know this. But y'all consistently try to cape to another audience. You consistently try to shoot over to the Mexicans. And shout out to my Mexican brothers and sisters. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what? I'm gonna make an analogy. Imagine if at the time of Canelo and Oscar De La Hoya was together and it was doing their thing and it was big. But imagine them trying to cater to black audiences. Imagine if Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo would have appropriated black culture. It would have been the same. It wouldn't be the same. Like y'all wouldn't respect that either. We don't respect the fact that our own guy is coming out to sombreros with Mexican colors. Like, bro, we tired of looking at that. We not supporting that. Like, nobody supports that. Why do they keep begging these other audiences for the money? And I felt like if this pay-per-view did do, let's say it cut Gervonta Davis's usual in half, around 100,000. Like, you deserve it. You deserve it because you not keeping it real with yourself. Y'all team ain't keeping it real. You know who giving you this money. You know it's the black audience. And then the thing about the black audience is we're gonna take you back. We're gonna take you back. We know Tank. And the thing about it is Tank. Another thing about it is Tank is an excellent fighter. He is being caught in the crossfire between Floyd Mayweather's and Leonard Ellaby's arrogance and his ability to fight. Is he's in the crossfire. This is not none of his fault. In my opinion, he don't look. Tank from the hood. He know when he around suckers. He know when he around suckers. That's why I feel like I don't got no behind the scenes. I don't have any behind the scenes information about it. But seemingly at one point in time, Tank knew when he was around Busters, bro. He saw firsthand what Floyd Mayweather did when the going got tough with his boy Broner. He saw it. Tank know when he around busters, but these busters making him money. So that's that's the mix up that they be people like Tank be in. You know, they making this man millions of dollars. But he in hindsight, he's doing the same thing too. You know, they just making each other and I feel like Tank at, one point in time, he's gonna have to look himself in the mirror and ask himself, is this the way he wanna continue his career? Because at the end of the day, Tank is a top to me, in my opinion. Tank is number 1A at the 135-pound division. Tank can beat these people. Tank, in my mind, Tank can beat Lomachenko. In my mind, Tank can beat Teofimo Lopez. He can beat George Kambosos Jr. He can beat. I just can't see Tank just wiping Devin. I could see him wiping Lomachenko. I could see him taking Lomachenko body away from him. You know what I'm saying? I could see that. I could see him I could see him taking Teofimo's heart because Teofimo, you know, he got issues. But and then you got Ryan Garcia. You know, Ryan Garcia is untested. You know, but at the same time, like Tank got to make a decision one of these days, bro. And I understand right now he can't make this decision. These boys be probably having gag orders. You know how we do business to each other. You know how we do each other. We lock each other into these 360 deals. You know, let everybody else eat. Then we give the brother the crumbs. Tank. I don't want to sound like a hater because I like Gervonta Tank Davis, but hopefully the numbers was humbling to people like Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather Jr. as far as like how they carry their audience. Tank should be Tank should be prized as a black athlete. It's like Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellaby is cringy that they got a black star, superstar, and they scared to make him keep him proud, black proud. What's up with that though? What's up with the bending over for all these non-black folks? Why black folks always bending over, getting along to get along? Like I don't understand that. I don't understand why we stay sitting here trying to please other people. I mean, I love Mexican fighters. I love European fighters. You know, I love all kind of fighters, but most of all, I love black fighters. Black fighters is that's who I root for. And I'm not afraid to say it. If there's a Mexican fighter versus a black fighter, I'm gonna automatically choose the black fighter, despite if Canelo fight when Canelo fight this African dude, I know Canelo's gonna beat him up, but deep down inside, I hope the African dude win. It's just natural. It's natural. It's natural. Black people, listen to me. If you can hear me, black people, you should be proud, black people. You shouldn't have to, it shouldn't make you cringe when with a brother like Deontay Wilder go up there and speak on blacks and all that. It shouldn't make black people cringe. You shouldn't be feeling awkward when these conversations come. Like, brother, come like this is crazy that Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather and the money team refuse to admit that their black audience is who they base their stuff around. They they take the shows to the black communities. They do it all. They do it all, but they want the semantics to look as if that's not what they're doing. They went to California. They went to California for this last Tank fight, you know, and was wondering why Tank was getting booed though. You know, why you think Tank get booed fighting Cruz? Why you think Tank was getting booed? I know Tank was getting booed because he ain't Mexican. They was rooting for the Mexican. Every time the Mexican dang on start throwing flurries, the crowd goes wild. It's supposed to be Tank, supposed to be a star. Cruz is unknown. They, the crowd was going for wild simply because there's cultural differences between black people and Mexican. Mexicans stay on code. Mexicans stay on code. You ask Mikey Garcia who he's going for, he's always rooting for the Mexicans. Mexicans is so on code. Canelo Alvarez said out loud that he wasn't fighting no more Mexicans. Like how more on code is that, you know? How more on code is that? There's like, and this just the black people, we just refuse to stay on code. And this may be a situation where keeping it real went wrong. The arrogance went wrong. He was talking crazy. Like I was listening to Leonard Ellaby, and I like Leonard Ellaby a lot, but sometimes he get too arrogant when it comes to like swinging his weight around black people. Like he certain black media, he don't certain black media can't talk to him and stuff like that. He don't treat them white boys like that. He don't treat I ain't gonna say Rick Glazer. He don't treat them other he don't treat Fight Hype. Fight Hype was literally talking shit about his video. I mean, about his some of his fights and some of his videos of how Tank ain't fighting nobody. But Fight Hype be up. But Fight Hype be in there. He be there. He be there. I said today. I said Fight Hype, but I don't know 100% sure. But I think I heard the motherfuckers on Fight Hype talk bad about these damn Tank ain't fight nobody. We always, we always trying to nitpick. Oh, Barrios got this. Barrios got. They be writing, and then you got fighters like Devin Haney that gotta have power. Like I don't understand how these black promoters just keep bending over for these white folks, bruh. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Al Heyman is supposedly one of the most powerful dudes in boxing right now. He's supposedly, him and Floyd Mayweather is supposed to have the black market cornered, but they don't. They don't. They have a fight. They have a fight card with a brother main event to sell it. Look, you put the brother on the wrapper and you open it up as a piece of damn fucking Mexican candy on the inside of it. All the undercards is all Mexican dudes. This is why I like top rate undercards better than I like PBC undercards, because top rate undercards be having Big Baby Anderson, goddamn on Shakur Stevenson, you know what I'm saying? Cool Boy Steph PBC, but they got all the brothers, they got all the young brothers down there. Like when I see them fight, when I see top rank fight cards, I'd be like, all right, you can watch more of a top ranked fight card, but when you go over to the PBC fight card, sometimes, especially like Gervonta Tank Davis undercards and stuff, they are just all Mexican dudes. Some other people I ain't never even heard of. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like brothers just trying to keep the Mexican culture. Like these Mexican dudes, you trying to make yourself the bad guy. You was born the bad guy. You ain't got to make yourself no bad guy. Just do your thing. What they asked Shakur Stevenson, how you expect with your fighting style, how you expect to make it far without playing the bad guy? You already the bad guy. You don't gotta act like it. You ain't gotta act like it. LRB, you ain't gotta act like it. Tank, you ain't gotta act like it. Floyd Mayweather, you already the enemy. You already the clown. That's why they like you. That's why they put you in front of the camera. They want you to say shit like I F up Eddie Hearn, LB. They want you to say that. They laughing at you because you're not gonna do nothing. Now Eddie Hearn over there overseas now taunting you, offers you a deal. You gonna take the deal? He offered you a fight deal. Now you got Eddie Hearn poking fun of you, brother. Now you got black folks laughing stock across seas now because what you represent. You tried to put this big black gangster. I'm gonna punch you in your face. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You ain't never talked to dang on. You ain't never ever talked to Bob Arum like that. I've never heard you say nothing like that to Shelly Finkel. That's what I don't understand, man. That's what I understand. Like these dudes are looking bad out here in these streets, bro. We gotta clean these streets up, man. We gotta clean these boxing streets up from this hypocrisy, this ludicrousy. This is crazy. I was starting off talking about the pay-per-view numbers, which I don't really care about. I hope for the sake of Tank pockets, I hope he did well. But I want Leonard Ellaby and Tank Day and Floyd Mayweather to be humble, be humbled by these numbers. Because Floyd Mayweather blaming on piracy, like niggas, like people haven't been pirating pay-per-views for the longest. Everybody get their pay-per-views pirated. When Gervonta Davis sold 250,000, his pay-per-views got pirated too. Maybe the fans just tired of paying for BS, brother. Maybe the fans is getting tired. We done paid, I know I done spent over 800, 700, 800 bucks on pay-per-views this year. You know what I mean? I don't really mind it, But at the same time, I'm not buying Tank Davis versus Cruz though. I ain't doing that no more, bruh. I'm not doing that no more, especially when his promoter and manager is on here saying you're gonna buy the fight anyway. You sound like the Democratic public. What Bernie Sanders say? You ain't black if you don't vote for me. You ain't black, you ain't vote for me. You don't vote for me. Attitude. Like that's what it seemed like. Like y'all pitching the same thing as these Democrats. We automatically got the black vote. No, you don't, brother. No, you don't. And hopefully this is the line in the sand. He could come up here. He can cuss Rick Glazer out if he want to, because Rick Glazer commented on it. Ella be up here, him and Rick, two old ass dudes on Twitter. Let Ella be telling the Twitterverse don't matter, but he spent about 6 hours of his day back and forth damage controlling on Twitter. Like I'm scrolling down to Twitter, he's been at it all day with people on Twitter about these numbers, but have yet to produce any numbers. All you gotta do is produce the numbers. If you want to shut everybody up, produce them numbers. That's the easiest way to shut everybody up. And that's the thing about boxing too. Boxing fans, boxing media, you always have an out. You always have an out by shutting up and put the receipts in the air. That's why I like boxing channels like BFTB. This dude will sit here and argue you down. He'll sit here and argue you down. But if you ain't got facts, you looking dumb. So we got to get it together, man. Ella B, Floyd, sorry Tank, you in the crossfire of this because your management team got buffoonery written all over it. Probably got, never mind, I ain't gonna say that because I don't see, I only speak kind of what I know a little bit of. But hopefully they can get that shit together, man. Hopefully next time we get Tank in the ring with one of these top guys, Tank. Give him Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia been calling this brother out. I mean, even though they probably already tried, they said they already tried to send him a deal and he neglected it. Send him another. Get Lomachenko in the ring. Lomachenko said you ain't no star. Get Lomachenko in the ring. You shouldn't be scared of no Lomachenko. Floyd, if you believe in your mans like you say you do, get him in the ring with Lomachenko because I believe he knocks Lomachenko out with a body shot in the 6th round. I think he knocked Lomachenko out with a body shot. But we're gonna talk about that when I get when that fight get made, Floyd. When that fight get made, Leonard, Aram. You know, Aram might not even put him near Tank though. If you think about it, Aram might not be putting him near Tank. But that is what it is. Hit, like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Hustler's Home, and I'm out.